Rob Parker's in for Bernie tonight, and we were only kidding with the come on. But
no, that's all good.
Trademark.
It is. I like it.
What do you have for us?
We got Lions football. Embattled Lions receiver Titus Young finally spoke to the media today after being sent home last week prior to the Thanksgiving Day game. He didn't apologize for his actions or say much at all. Teammate Dominic Raiola wasn't having it. He basically said that the team had already moved on from the drama. Young returned to practice this week, but his playing status and future with the team is still up in the air. Uh-oh, there you go. Carmen, my CWPFs,
okay,
you know, listening. Close, warm, personal friends. They tell me that the Lions have let NFL GMs know that they are willing to deal Young. So you know what? He could NBC you later, Detroit, pretty soon.
Really?
You know that. That's right. But the Lions take on the surprising 7-4 Colts at Ford Field on Sunday. Detroit is a 5-point favorite. Devin, save your money, I know. Despite having a small glimmer of hope for the playoffs, Lions DB Chris Houston said his team isn't waving the white flag just yet.
There's a lot of busted coverages you see on Sundays from some of those losing teams, and some you can just see the fight that's not in the other teams. And my teammates keep that fight no matter win, lose, or draw, going into the last end stretch of the season. We just looking to fight.
All right, they're in the holiday spirit in Atlanta when the New Orleans Saints arrived before their game against the Falcons. Airport workers treated the Saints bus to some eggnog.
No.
I don't know. That sounds like a Christmas Eve at Devin's house. Officials at Atlanta's Hartsdale-Jackson Airport confirmed the incident and said an investigation is underway. On the field early on, you know what? The Saints laid an egg. Right there, Ryan hits Gonzalez for a 17-yard touchdown. Falcons win 23-13. They are now 11-1. NBA Red Hot Pistons, winners of 3 of their last 4, take on the Memphis Grizzlies. And, you know, Chuck thinks that team is the best in the West, right,
That's
Chuck?
Nice.
I think you said that.
They are right.
Pistons forward Corey Maggette said he wants the good times to keep rolling for the Pistons.
Every game that we play is a test for us because with the winning streak that we have, we want to try to build off that. But with a team like Memphis, they have a lot of big-time scores from Rudy Gay and Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol. So it's going to be important for we have to play the team game that we played last game and try to execute on the way down.
All right, controversy last night in Miami. Spurs coach Greg Popovich under heat, sending home Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and role player Danny Green to a commercial flight. Instead of playing them against the Heat, Commissioner David Stern was not happy and moments ago fined them $250,000. I'm with Stern. I don't think it's right. It would be like turning on Local 4, looking to see Bernie do the sportscast, and Rob Parker being there. Wait a minute. Come on. Who wrote that? What? That's not right.
That's good stuff, Rob.
Great job. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We've got to go.
NBA, the streaking Pistons, and Chuck, please keep your clothes on. The winners of 3 of the last 4 take on what people are calling currently the best team in the West, the Memphis Grizzlies. Pistons coach Lawrence Frank said his team is just riding the ups and downs of an NBA season, and right now, they're up.
To me, it's all a state of mind and confidence because, you know.
Like
Come on, Chuck.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Gosh, look what you started.
I know, unbelievable.
He didn't get the warning in time, fortunately.
Any opportunity.
Well, it's getting milder. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's not that warm.
We are joined by ESPNNewYork.com and Mr. Everything around here, Rob Parker, on the set. Joins us for the World Series edition of The Edge, a huge baseball guy here. And Rob, let's start on the mound. Tiger starters have been dominant in the postseason. They got Justin Verlander, but the Giants bullpen has shut down their opponents. Who's got the edge overall pitching?
I'm going with the Giants because of the bullpen. I've never seen a team win a World Series without a closer. And right now, the Tigers don't have one.
Right now, they don't. They do it by committee. Tigers 1.74 ERA, the best in the postseason. A lot of that has to do with Justin Verlander. 0.69 ERA in his last 7 starts overall. No DH for the Tigers in San Francisco. Who has the edge at the plate?
I still go with the Tigers in the offense because of Fielder and Cabrera. Those guys are mashers. Also, Johnny Peralta had a really good playoffs against the Yankees, and so did Delman Young, who won the MVP of the ALCS. So I like the Tigers' bats. I think they have the definite edge.
They got to get San Francisco's bats going. Buster Posey's got to pick it up. Marco Scutaro carried them, batted .500 in the NLCS for San Francisco. Jim Leyland, Bruce Bochy, both have won the World Series before. So who has the edge when it comes to managing in the dugout?
I'm going to go with the old dog, Jim Leyland. You know what? And Jim, you know, he wants to go out on top so bad the way Tony La Russa did. And somehow, some way, he pulled together this inconsistent team all year, got them ready for the playoffs. They are 4 wins away. I think Jim Leyland has the edge.
They're trying to win their first World Series there in Detroit since 1984. They last won in 2006. So simply, who wins the series and why?
All right, I know the people in Detroit will be mad, but I'm going with the Giants in 6 games. And I'm going with the Giants for one reason only. They have real October magic going. When you lose the first 2 playoff games at home and then you advance all the way to the World Series, it says you have something going. I'm going to go with the Giants.
Hold on. Did I hear you said Giants?
I said Giants.
Where do you live?
I live in Detroit.
Wow.
I did live in Detroit.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting what happens in Motor City when Rob Parker tries to go back. I hope you.
What did they say at my barbershop? I know.
You still got a barbershop now. That's what you had just said. Rob Parker hanging out with us here on SportsCenter.
Carlos Pena left Tampa. Now he's back with Joe Madden. Right now he's on the field with our Rob Parker.
All right, thanks, Carl. We're here with Carlos Pena from the Tampa Bay Rays. Carlos, what are you doing back in Tampa Bay? I thought they ran you out of town.
Man, I'm so excited to be back. You know, it's really cool to be back with my teammates again. I have so many great memories here, and I'm looking forward to making some new ones.
What about fielding? We know you're a Gold Glove second baseman. What's more important to you, hitting or fielding?
I would say both, because you know what, you can win the game either way.
But if you could pick one, what do you like the best?
I would like to say fielding, because that's the pitcher friend. I mean, the double plays, and then you'll be able to help your pitcher to not make too many pitches. I mean, when you make so nice plays, and I mean, your pitcher can even go longer in the game.
Time for your Daily Dose of Numbers. I'm Carissa Thompson. That's Michael Smith. He's having a hard time looking at Rob Parker because of his suit.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Carissa, before we get started, let me plug my suit in so we can get there. All right, we're ready to go.
Take a listen to Garnett's comments post-game.
Do you feel like the Heat was showboating a little at the end, Kev?
A little bit. It's all good. No, they're at home, man. They're comfortable. And when you're comfortable, you do things like that. You know, we got to make sure we take them out of the comfort zone and fight a little harder.
Yeah, the word showboating is being thrown around a lot as it relates to the Heat late in that game. I got no problem with anything that they did because you know what they are? Front runners. So blame the Celtics for allowing them to front run, which is why I have an issue with Kevin Garnett having a problem with what he did. That's what they do when they get up early and they're having fun at your expense.
I agree, and I had to go try to translate, so, you know, I have my world-famous translator of what Kevin Garnett was saying.
Can you work
Okay,
that?
I got it, and I'm listening to what he was saying, and then after I heard it, I, played it backwards. It said, this is basically was saying, hey, you kids, get off my lawn. Because he sounds like an old man complaining that you got run. I'm sorry. Go win sour grapes. Young guys who win and do that can do whatever they want.
I think Coach did a good job of just not trying to overdo it. You know, obviously we'd love him to stay out there, but you can't overdo it on his first time back. But, you know, we've seen some good things, so I'm sure he'll play a lot more in the next game.
With all due respect to D-Wade, I think Spo blew it. How do you view this, Rob?
You know what? I viewed it the same way that D-Wade
saw it. Here we go.
Okay? I saw it the same way. I'm telling you, it wasn't Spoelstra's fault. It wasn't, because you know what? Give the Celtics credit. They made baskets. They made shots at the end. That's how you win big playoff games. Don't tell me that Bosch, if he would have played for sure, would have won. I would have liked to have seen him in there, but that's not the reason that the Celtics won. I'm sorry.
Okay, the Thunder looked like the deep, balanced, unselfish team in the last 3 games that the Spurs looked like in the first 2. That said, Rob Parker, I still think the Spurs could go in and win Game 6.
And I got an answer for you. Everybody together?
Oh, here we go.
No way, no how. It's not happening. What are you not watching? Have you seen what the Thunder?
Maybe I need a double
you need
dose
those
of
glasses
to.
Seriously. I mean, this is one of those situations where people look at what should happen instead of what they're really watching.
Andrew Luck has shocked the Lions.
Hello and welcome to Sports Final Edition. I'm your host, Rob Parker. The Lions added yet another chapter to their New York Times bestsellers list book 100 ways to lose a game at the end. They gave it up on a walk-off touchdown as the clock expired to lose to the Colts 35-33. First quarter, with the ball on the Colts 26-yard line, Matthew Stafford to Brandon Pettigrew right there, touchdown, end zone. Lions led 10-7. Next Lions drive, watch this one by Calvin Johnson. Stafford, Johnson with the one-handed sick catch down to the Colts 6-yard line. 2 plays later, Mikel LaSure through the pile of people, and he gets in for the touchdown. Lions led 23-14 at the half. Late third quarter, Lions with the ball. Stafford, he scrambles a little bit, throws downfield, and there he is. That man, Megatron, makes the catch, rolls into the end zone. Lions led 30-21. Late fourth quarter, Colts still alive, though, and Andrew Luck makes the throw. Levon Brazil makes the catch, touchdown. Colts trimmed the Lions lead to just 5 points, and then fourth down, 4 seconds to go. Again, Luck tosses it to Donnie Avery. He scampers in for the touchdown. Lions lose 35-33 in shocking fashion.
Hold up, say what? Say what? What's wrong with all these haters? They lying, and I'm saying, I'm trying to put my partners on, we always gonna be first. A team of all-stars like there's diamonds on my t-shirt.
I'm Rob Parker, and my first take is that Tom Brady will have a stinker on Monday night.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Steve and Ruth, how are you?
Good.
All right, of course, the Lions and the Denver Broncos play tonight at 7:30 at Ford Field. We now have live Lions guard Damian Woody. He joins us. And Damien, of course, you have a new coach in Rod Marinelli, new players, including John Kitna, the new quarterback. Why should fans be excited about the 2006 season?
Well, I think it's because of the scheme that the coach has brought in. I think it's a vast, different scheme that what people have been accustomed to, seeing here in Detroit. Things are going to be, more aggressive, more wide open, and I think it should bring excitement for the 06 season.
All right, now, will this team make the playoffs? Yes or no? Give it to us straight.
Oh, man, I can't give it to you straight like that.
All right, switching to baseball. Of course, the Tigers are in Chicago tonight. They play the White Sox. Justin Verlander is back after missing his last start with a tired arm. Bernie will have highlights tonight at 11 o'clock. And, of course, last night in Kansas City, the Red Sox were swept by the Royals 5-4. And let's take a look at the highlights. All right. And Emil Brown comes up against Kurt Schilling, and NB, see you later. A home run to center field, his 10th of the year, and yes, the Royals sweep the Red Sox with a 5-4 victory.
All righty, here we go. Time to dive into some of these series that begin right now. The Rays, we're going to start with the Reds and the Phillies in the National League. Eric Davis was on a little bit ago. He's right. I'm not hearing anybody picking the Reds except for Eric Davis, and you would expect him to.
He works for the Reds.
Yeah, and he played for the Reds. Yeah. Which team wins this series and why? Either you guys giving the Reds a chance?
Yeah, I give them a chance. I'm still going Phillies in 4.
Okay.
But I got to say, Rob, Reds scare me.
I would agree
now,
with
you
that.
remember last year I made a pick. I picked that the Red Sox would get swept by the Angels.
No, you picked the Mets to win the World Series.
No, I did not. But last year. This year, my pick is that the Phillies will sweep the fraudulent Cincinnati Reds.
Fraudulent?
Because they are frauds. Yes, they are.
Ron Gardenhire and the Reds are frauds.
Okay. And the big number is 20-33 against teams versus 500. I know Eric Davis just poo-pooed that.
Yeah.
But you don't poo-poo that because you don't play well against the better teams. There are a lot of bad teams that the Reds feasted on and put up those big numbers, okay? It's not going to happen. They had a losing record against the Phillies, against the Braves, and against the Giants, all of them. 3-game sweep. And when you look at the difference in the rotation, Halliday, Oswald, and Hamels is like shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue. When you look at the Reds rotation, that's like going to shop at Old Navy. It's not even close.
I like Old Navy.
That's okay if you want to buy a cheap sweatshirt. But if you're trying to win a playoff series,
the first time you wash it, it's done.
So I don't see it.
So you think Edinson Volquez is a cheap sweatshirt?
Absolutely. 3-game sweep, not even close. People will look back and say, how did the Reds even get here? My moles are telling me that the Tigers are looking to make a deal for some bullpen help and that Mike Morrall could be traded by the end of the week. My moles are telling me that this is it. This will be Lloyd Carr's last year. My CWPFs, you know, close, warm, personal friends, they tell me that Craig Monroe's days with the Tigers could be numbered. Steve, my moles are telling me that Les Miles, the LSU coach, has his bags packed, and if this job does open up, he wants it. And I'm hearing that if it does open up and Lloyd steps down or something, he would be more than happy to come.
I'm the head coach at LSU. I will be the head coach at LSU. I have no interest in talking to anybody else.
Katrina, my moles are telling me